Shalom. Call Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah Bahashim Wakakadash for blessing me with the spirit to do this lesson. To the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans who are the chosen people of the Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah, the Israelites, right? So we're gonna get straight into this, and this is happening a lot. You know, they're not a lot of videos are coming out on it, but this is happening a lot, man, where men are being put to death, you know, by dealing with these women, man, because these women are lying to them. They're not giving them the whole truth about the situation, and there's a lot of men getting caught up. So, you know, here you have a man that went to great lengths to bring judgment to the man that was, you know, basically going in with his ex. So it is said. So it said, man posed as a delivery driver, shot man dating his ex to death at Cobb Apartments, police say. So, you know, when you deal with these kind of situations, you know, it can, it's pretty much more or less, you know, because you have a man that, you know, who knows how long he was with her. They didn't work out. She may have kicked him out and called him and told him, you know, it's over. And, you know, that same day or a week later, she got another man in the house, you know, which, you know, these women are completely out of order. You know, they do things, you know, on their own, you know, emotion. And, you know, these women in America, Babylon the Great, their emotions are all over the damn place. So, you know, you have this type of result come out of it. So, you know, I want to get some real quick. This is First Ezra chapter 4, right? First Ezra chapter 4 and verse 26. It reads, yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women, man. Yeah, that have lost their mind, right? Because you got some men out here that are they don't have their woman, they don't want to live. They rather, you know, give it all up, which is off this hell because us as men, you know, have to know the order, have to know who we are, and pretty much I'm gonna say it like this, man. I'm gonna say it raw. If the whole don't want to get in line with what you're doing, you know, then kick it to the curb, man. Right now, we know that all women are not like this, and we know that there's an order, but there's a lot of men out here with no wisdom. There's only the men of the Lord, and in almost 100% of cases are going to understand why their woman, so-called their woman, because you know when you really get down to it, you know all these women have had former men. Some, you know, there are cases where you know women are virgins when when a brother meets them. But on a large scale, these women are harlots, right, in the street. And you have to know this, man. You've seen tons and tons of videos where women are going off out of their damn minds, completely out of order, mentioning how many bodies they got, how many men they done slept with, but yet you believe when this woman gets with you, this so-called woman gets with you, that she's going to be faithful to you and she's just going to change. A woman is unable to pair with a man after she sleeps with 2 to 3 men. So imagine a woman that done slept with hundreds of men or 50 men, you know? It's pretty much a lost cause, man. So it's crazy, man. Just thinking about it. Just thinking about that, man. But only a man of no understanding and wisdom is not going to understand that, man. So this is First Esdras chapter 4, verse 26. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and have become servants for their sakes. Yeah, they dancing to the woman's tune now, right? You are completely collapsing, you know, and bowing down to the woman, man, right? Which is off, which they call that in this age a simp. You know, they call it in this age a simp. You know, you can't you can't allow yourself to be like that. Verse 27. Many also have perished, have erred and sinned for women, man. And in this story, one did perish because he was dealing with a harlot, and this was his judgment from Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Right? So from there, let's go. And I'm gonna play this right after this. Right? This is Amos, because we are under curses. Our women, for the most part, are not with us. Our women are completely out of order. And Yahweh Shem Yahushua told us these things, man. Don't for once believe that this could never be your woman, man. Like I said, she's not really your woman, man. Like they say, there's a saying, she's not your woman, it's just your turn. This is Amos chapter 7, verse 17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in this city. Right? Because once a woman, has a husband, the only way she's, let go of that bond is if that man dies. So if a woman, she leaves that man. Now there are circumstances, there are instances where women deal with abusive men, and they leave, and things like that. Should no woman stay where they're being abused, you know. But when putting this story into to light, this is what this was, man. It says Amos 7 and 17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city, and thy sons and daughters shall fall by the sword, and thy land shall be divided by line, and thou shalt die in the polluted land, man. Right? Because this land is polluted. America, Babylon the Great. This land is polluted. This land promotes adultery, right? Harlotry, right? Whoremongering, right? This land pollutes and encourages you to do that through the music, right? Through social media. It says, and thou shalt die in the polluted land, and Israel shall surely go into captivity forth of his land, man. Israel, which are so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, shall go into captivity. One form of captivity that we're under right now is the curses, man. We're dealing with curses, right? In this captivity, we shall be a cursed people. We shall deal with curses, man. And one of those curses is that your women are going to be harlots in the city. Adultery is going to be at an all-time high. You're not gonna have any control over your woman. Your woman is gonna get above you. She's gonna certainly think that she's equal to you, because no woman is above a man, but this society pushes that to where these women believe that, and that's another form of, captivity, curses, etc. So without any further ado, let's play this. Yahba Shem Shah willing to elect me edified. Shalom.
New tonight, police say a killer dressed as a delivery driver to lure a man into a trap and then shot him. This is a mugshot of the accused killer, Donovan Carter. Police say he shot and killed a man who was dating his ex-girlfriend. The shooting happened Wednesday outside of Harlow Apartments on Windy Hill Road. And Channel 2 Cobb County Bureau Chief Michelle Newell is live at the scene. Michelle, you have new information tonight on the motive behind all of this.
Linda, my heart really breaks for this family. They traveled all the way from Chicago to celebrate his 40th birthday, knew something was wrong when they didn't hear from him. Police say that suspect dressed up as a delivery driver shot and killed the victim right outside this apartment complex, and we're told he ran to this quick trip to get away, and we spoke with witnesses who saw the aftermath. Less than 24 hours after a murder outside of this apartment complex, the road towards justice now begins.
We are so relieved to be able to share for the family's benefit now that the suspect in this violent shooting yesterday will be held accountable.
The people who live inside the same building as Kenneth Cunningham Jr. are now shifting their focus to his grieving family.
I pray for them. I pray for their healing.
The family traveled all the way from Chicago to celebrate Cunningham's 40th birthday. Now they're planning his funeral, a tragedy police say was brought on by jealousy.
The victim was now dating someone that had formerly been involved with the suspect.
Cunningham thought he had a package waiting for him at the front desk here at the Harlow apartment complex on Windy Hill Road Wednesday morning. A woman who was working during that time told me there wasn't a package for Cunningham.
There was a ruse to get this individual out of their apartment under the lure of there was a package waiting for them.
Police say Carter was outside the building dressed as a delivery driver.
There was never a package involved. There was never a delivery involved.
But when Cunningham walked outside the building, police say Carter delivered a fatal blow.
He violently shot the victim 5 times.
Not long after that, frantic moments at this quick trip behind a crime scene.
Somebody started acting crazy over there saying, oh, yeah, he got a gun.
News Chopper 2 captured the massive manhunt. Multiple agencies worked with Marietta PD searching businesses using canines, drones, and flock cameras.
Once we identified the suspect and were able to track his movements, we were able to come up with the vehicle that he fled in.
Carter didn't get too far. Police stopped him in Gwinnett County.
It's a sad story.
And that suspect now at Cobb County Jail facing a long list of charges. It's not clear how he knew where Cunningham lived, but police say they worked with several different agencies here in Cobb County and Gwinnett to solve this murder so quickly. We're live from Cobb County. Michelle Newell, Channel 2 Action.
So there it is, man. So this dude right here was dealing with the woman, previously, and they said it was fueled by jealousy. What does the scripture say about jealousy, man? Right? This is Proverbs chapter, let's get it, Proverbs chapter 6. Right? Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 20, Salakia 34. It says, for jealousy is the rage of a man. So when a man is jealous, man, he goes into full rage, man, full-blown rage, right? It says, for jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance, man. And this dude, he didn't have any mercy, man. Right? He didn't want to spare, the other Jake's, life, man. Cunningham Jr., he came out there from Chicago to celebrate his 40th birthday. So how, and that's a good question. How did this Jake right here know where the other Jake, where they were? You know, it goes back to the woman, man. Who knows what conversation she done had with him? Who knows, man? These women into killing two birds with one stone, man. You know, you gotta watch who you deal with, because you don't know her past. She'll set you up, man. But guess what? Yahweh Shem Shah set this up, man. Right? Yahweh Shem Mashiach Yahushua set this up, man. He's the one who brought this all together to bring the judgment, man. Right? So let's get that again. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 34. For jealousy is the rage of a man. Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance. He will not regard any ransom. So it's nothing that you could tell this man. You can't tell him sorry. You can't say, yo, I didn't mean it. Yo, man, she with me now. It's nothing you could have said, man. Right? It says he will not regard any ransom, neither will he rest content, though thou givest many gifts. You could have gave him money. You could have gave him your chain, right? You could have gave him anything. He already had his mindset, man. You know? He already had his mind made up that he was going to put this other Jake to death, man. Why? Because the spirit of the Lord, the Lord put a spirit on him, man. Right? Because Yahweh Shem Yahushua says in let's see, let's get it. 2 Chronicles chapter 19 verse 6. 2 Chronicles 19 and 6, it says, and said to the judges, take heed what ye do, for ye judge not for man, but for the Lord, who is with you in the judgment. So the Lord put a spirit in this Jake, man, to do his will, and his will was to put that other Jake to death, man. Who knows why? All we know is that Yahweh Shem Yahushua brought the judgment. But we do know the law, right? And what does the law say? This will be my last one. I'm going to shut it down. This is Leviticus, right? Because this is adultery, man. Leviticus chapter 20, verse 10. It says, and the man that committeth adultery with another man's wife, because that woman still belongs to this Jake right here. And she was with somebody before him. This dude that you see on the screen, she was with somebody before him, but who knows how long they've been together, this Jake and the woman. But, you know, hey, that was his so-called wife in his eyes, right? It said, and if a man commit adultery with another man's wife, even he that committeth adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death, man. So that woman was supposed to be put to death as well. So now this Jake gonna go away for life. The other Jake is dead, and the woman is just, you know, free to go, free to deal with the next Jake, and probably get him caught up, man. So there's a lot of judgments rolling out from Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. And you women, you gonna pay for what you've done as well. You think you getting all scot-free? Hell no, man. You know, the Most High got something special for you women that are out here as harlots, getting men in all these types of situations, getting men locked up, put to death, and you just, you know, you come out smiling, man. Right? We living in that day where judgment is about to roll out on you women, man. Because Jake getting his judgment, right? So, you know, I just want to go into that. Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, the elect is edified. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And to the next lesson, hey, Shalom, Israel. Love y'all.